So with our handsome Mr. W, I was going to warm up with a little bit with some loose leash walking. Nice job, sir. So obviously, as I've mentioned prior, you guys can do this in the home, around the yard, or maybe even in the beginning areas of your neighborhood. If your puppy is really getting flustered, remember that a lot of times if you can manage the environment in which you're working in, that typically sets up your training session to be very successful. So ready? Winston. So right now, Mr. W is getting rather tired. It's been a long day for all the beauties, but in a very good way. So as he's practicing, anytime he reorients back towards my side, ready? Winston. He's very intrigued with the cracks in the flooring today because I think he's realized that every once in a while there have been a few lost snacks. So now he's almost has to check each crack as he's moving around the environment. So ready? Winston. Two, if I do lose him too heavily to the distraction that is the ground, I may put his leash back on and work him a little bit that way too. But I want to see if I can start to get him to do a little bit more engagement. Nice job. As we're just getting comfortable. Ready? Winston. He's like, oh, so many good smells. So obviously when you're practicing with the handsome guy, you'll find certain environments that are easier for him, some that are a little bit more challenging, and then others that are way past his comfort range or understanding. So I know I just sent along the email, I think it was last night, with some of the materials. I know some of them were kind of a little reboot from when he did puppy kindergarten, but there's also the information on there about like your set of lights in the sense of your green, yellow, and red. So I know we kind of dived into that a little bit with some of the videos on Tuesday. But if, again, he is really having a bit of a harder time, sometimes writing out things where he's really having an easy moment, a little bit harder, and red where you want to really stay away from certain items or situations. Because remember, Winston, the more your babe is practicing a skill, the more he's refining that behavior, and it could be a behavior you don't really love. So if, let's say, I do lose him a little bit, I'll regain him in a second. I think he might have to go out for a quick little potty break, so I might give him a little breather and then come back and do the rest of the video once I know he's empty, because I think he's heading towards the zone where he'd like to go.